Hey everybody, how's it going today? Just wanted to check in and do a quick update. What I have going on, it's winter, so not much. What I want to do with the KLR moving forward, what I've already done to it, and kind of what my plans in general are. Okay, so what I got going on, nothing much. It's the middle of winter. It's 15 degrees outside right now. And I'm not riding. I'm not gonna be riding until probably March or April because I'm in the far north and that's just when riding season starts. Something that I've been wanting to do, and I'll probably make a video on this before the spring hits, but maybe I'll wait until I can ride, is I wanna do a full review on the KLR from my perspective. I know there's a ton of reviews on the KLRs on the internet and on YouTube and all over the place, and it's one of the most well-documented, well-known motorcycles of all time at this point. What could I possibly add to that conversation? Well, my perspective. That's really it. I think there's a lot more people in my position than some people would realize at first. And what is that? Somebody who's just getting back into riding after years and doesn't really know what they want as far as a motorcycle goes. I certainly didn't, and I did a lot of research, and that research led me to the fact that I didn't want a KLR, to be perfectly honest. It was not the first bike on my list, and it's still not. It was the right bike for that exact time because of the price. I got it for was it 35% off MSRP because they were trying to clear it out for the new model years to come in, or snowmobiles or something. I got it in February, so they were trying to clear the showroom is what was going on, and it was marked down 35%. That is why I ended up with a 2023 KLR 650S. Not my first choice. Even with a KLR, the S wouldn't have been my first choice, but I've had it for 2 seasons now, and honestly, it's been a great bike. Like and I knew it would be. There's nothing wrong with the KLR based on my research. It was just not at the top of my list is all, if that makes sense. But I have it, and I want to do a full review on it from my perspective. So that's going to be coming up at some point. What have I figured out in those 2 years though? And this is something that really only you can answer for yourself when it comes to your own riding and your style and everything. But for me, what I figured out, so you saw the one, maybe you didn't, but there's a video on my channel of me taking the KLR on single track for the first time, and it was horrible. Not the bike, me. The experience was horrible, and that was because I am inexperienced. The bike is fully capable of it. I have no doubts about that. You see some people ripping those things on trails and single tracks, and I'm just not at that level. So what I've decided to do is go with the 2-bike solution, which seems like a lot of people land on, probably for similar reasons. What I'm gonna do is mod the bike to be the distance exploration portion of the 2-bike solution for me. And then hopefully this upcoming year, maybe not with my finances, I'm selling a house right now, I need to get into a new one. So there's a lot going on, but hopefully this next year I'll be able to get the second bike, which is going to be more along the lines of a true dual sport, lighter, probably smaller, but lighter mainly, anything lighter, because it kicked my ass so hard. And not even just in that video, but I did a few other times as well, and it was bad. It was a bad experience. As far as upcoming mods, I'm gonna take you along for the ride, what I'm doing over this winter, and that's going to be focusing on getting it more comfortable and more roadworthy, but not to an extreme degree. It's not ever gonna be just a road bike for me, if that makes sense. So my goal is dirt roads, 2 tracks, service roads, logging roads, stuff like that. And then when I find places that I want to explore deeper, then I take the lighter, smaller bike back to that spot and really go back in where I'm not gonna worry about dropping it 6 times and, you know, starting to get worn out, and it's just becomes a big thing, and I don't want that. So that's sort of the plan, and the mods that I have upcoming are towards that end. I'm going to take you along for those install videos with a very specific philosophy, and that is that I am not mechanically inclined. I just never have been. It's not been my thing. But I'm good at figuring things out, and I'm good at following instructions from videos and whatever else I can find. The problem is that a lot of these videos that I come across, install videos and whatnot, just assume too much. So I'm going to assume nothing. I'm going to assume that you're as bad at this as I am, and I'm going to show you exactly step by step what I do, what I'm messing up. If you can accept the mistakes, that's what makes you learn more than just getting it done. So we're going to do these installs together. We're going to make the mistakes. Well, I'm going to make the mistakes. You're going to watch them, and it's going to be fun. And it's going to give me something to do for the rest of the winter, because if you're a rider, you know it sucks waiting through the winter, waiting for the spring to come. Maybe if you had a snowmobile, maybe I should get a snowmobile. I think that might help in the winter months, and they're fun. I just don't have one. I've ridden them, don't have one. And we can do some winter videos too, snowmobile videos. I also have a Jeep. Maybe we'll do some videos on that. Do some 4-wheel off-roading. The name of the channel, Northwind Adventures. Adventures can be anything, right? So that's it for now. Just wanted to do a quick update and let you know what was going to be coming up. And I know these install videos, like, it's nobody really cares unless you're doing it right. But hopefully the people that need to see that perspective will be able to. That's it. Take care. See you next time.